Hi, this is Mrs. Broden. Today we're going to talk about solving systems by elimination. And we're going to talk about this over 2 different days. But I would say that I would use elimination when I see that my 2 equations are already written in standard form. That's usually the easiest time to use elimination. So there are some rules or some steps that we would take to solve using elimination. We want to look for one of the variables that will eliminate or cancel out when the 2 equations are added together. If there's not one, we may have to multiply one or both equations by a factor that will make the coefficients cancel out. Then we want to add the equations together to eliminate one variable. It really doesn't matter which variable you eliminate first. Then we substitute the value back into one of the equations to find the other value. And again, remember that our solution, should be an ordered pair. So we're going to look at number 1. So we've got 2 equations, both in standard form. We've got 5x minus y equals 12 and 3x plus y equals 4. One thing that we want to see is that if you look right here, we have minus y and plus y, because we're assuming that we're going to add these 2 equations together. And our steps tell us that we want to look for something that will eliminate. Well, minus y plus y, that would cancel out. So we are going to eliminate our y's first in this problem. So now we would just add straight down. We've got 5x plus 3x is 8x equals 12 plus 4, which is 16. And we can go on and we can solve for x, and we know that x equals 2. So now we want to plug that in and figure out what our y value is. And we can use either of our original equations to do that. I'm going to use the second one. So I'm going to use 3x plus y equals 4. So I am going to substitute 2 in for x. And I can see that that would give me 6 plus y equals 4. If I subtract each side by 6, I can see that y is going to be negative 2. So now I've got both my x and my y. I want to write my answer as an ordered pair, so I'm going to write 2 comma negative 2 with parentheses. So just like in substitution and graphing, I can still check my answer by plugging in this ordered pair. So 5 times 2 minus negative 2 equals 12. So that's plus a positive. So 10 plus 2 does equal 12. My second equation is 3 times 2 plus negative 2 equals 4. So 6 minus 2 does equal 4. So therefore, 2 comma negative 2 is my solution to both of those equations. All right, so let's look at number 2. So remember that my goal is I want to add these together and I want something to eliminate. Well, the easiest thing to eliminate would probably be the 6's, but for that to happen, I need one to be positive and one to be negative. And it really doesn't matter which one I multiply by negative 1, but I'm going to choose the second equation. I have to multiply this entire equation by negative 1. I could have chosen the first one too. So negative 1 times 6c is negative 6c. Negative 1 times a negative 2 is a positive 2d. And then negative 1 times 12 is negative 12. So I'm not really going to look at this one anymore. I am going to add my first equation and then this new equation that really it means the same thing. I just flipped all the signs. So now we should be able to see that 6c minus 6c is going to cancel out. And I can add straight down 7d plus 2d is 9d. And negative 15 minus 12 is negative 27. And I'm going to solve for D and get D equals to -3. Now, I can choose either equation I want to plug that -3 back into. I'm going to choose my first equation. I didn't change that one at all. So I'm going to choose 6c plus 7d equals -15. So I'm trying to solve for c. So I am going to substitute -3 in for d and see what I get. So I got 6c minus 21 equals -15. That means I need to add the 21 to both sides. And I get 6c equals 6. And I can see that c equals 1. So now I know what d is and I know what c is. So which one goes in my ordered pair first? Well, the c would. Remember, they are written alphabetically. So c comes first. So it would be 1 and -3. Again, just to make sure, you may want to go back to your original two equations and plug those numbers back in real quickly. So 6 times 1 is 6. And then 7 times -3 is -21. So 6 minus 21 is -15. 6 times 1 is 6. -2 times -3 is a +6. So 6 plus 6 does equal 12. So it doesn't take very long to double check your solution, but it could save you lots of points on homework, tests, and quizzes. All right, so number 3. Number 3, we can see by looking at it that nothing is going to cancel out right away, but we can probably see that the easiest thing to cancel out would be our ends. So we are going to change one of those equations to multiply it by -1. You could choose either. I'm again going to choose this second one. And that means I'm going to flip all of my signs. That becomes -5m minus 12n. And then a negative times a negative makes a positive, 1. So I'm not going to look at this one anymore. I am going to add my other two equations together. So 8 minus 5m is 3m. My 12s are going to cancel out. 3m equals 21. So we can see that m equals 7. So then pick an equation, either equation that you want to plug it into. It does not matter, that it should work for both of them. I am going to choose that top equation of 8m plus 12n equals 20. And I am going to plug in 7 for 8m. And I get 56 plus 12n equals 20. I'm going to subtract 56 from both sides. And I get 12n equals -36. Divide each side by 12. N equals -3. So again, we need to decide which one to write first in my solution set. Well, m comes before n, so I am going to write 7, -3. And of course, just like all the other ones, you can take that 7 and that -3 and plug them back in for each equation to make sure that both sides of the equation are equal. So I want you to try number 4 on your own. So go ahead and pause the video. When you're ready, push play again and check your answer with mine. All right, so what I chose to do was eliminate my 3 y's because that was already set up to eliminate. So I solved for my x first and I got 4. I chose the second equation to plug my 4 into, but you could have chosen the first, and I got that y equals 6. So I got that my solution to this set of system of equations was 4 and 6.